Hello Internet, Z/Slasher coming at you. Resuming here on video 2 of my Dead Space 1 Let's Play on the PlayStation 3. Just wanted to let y'all know I went and bumped the difficulty up a little bit, bumped it up to hard. Seems like I was running through it a little too easily on medium, so decided to just go ahead and do this. Also, just apologies out there. Really wasn't talking that much in the first one, mostly because I was kind of nervous, and it was really just mostly cutscenes and stuff, so I didn't want to be rude and talk over it, but I did also notice there was a lack of it in between, so I'm going to try and do better on that. For those of you just catching up, I wanted to let everybody know, that ship that I used to be in, crashed into the big ship, and there's death. Death is coming. I missed horribly bad there. Again, Jesus. 3 shots is ridiculous. Sorry. I got so rudely interrupted there. Found out the ship was infested with those things. And these things are referred to as necromorphs, which we find out later, but I decided to spoil that right now. Went and fixed the tram on the last episode so we can move around the ship more freely. Right now I'm about to go and prep the Kellion, which is the name of the smaller ship, for launch, since they think we're not going to be here longer. And who am I to go and ruin that wonderful, wonderful hope that they have? Let's go ahead and just get on up here. Load the damage report, I believe, so that we can get started. And it is death. Death everywhere. Jesus Christ, explosions. I'm stuck. Camera's messing up. Jesus. I want to say we might not be able to fix that. And with that last explosion, I'm going to say that's a definite. They woke the hive. Chop. They're not easy to take down. In the slightest. Stay down. I hit you dead on. Don't even give me that. I'm not around for this tomfoolery. It's fine. It's fine. This, totally fine. Oh, there's chunks. I thought it was just one big explosion. They're fine. Totally fine. It's just lunging death at them. Hate those things. I don't really remember what they're called, so I usually just call them scorpions most of the time, because that's how they're built. The little whippy tail. Just gonna go ahead and clean up around here for any last minute supplies. Doot. So everything's going to hell in a handbasket right now. Sets up for a good environment in the game, where everything is just completely and utterly hopeless. But right now we're on our way to, I believe you said, the med bay? which is always fun. Medbay is probably my second most hated. Gotcha. Like they said, that's a store. Really helpful for gun purchases and suit upgrades, which is going to be the first thing we're going to get. Always love the suit upgrades. If not just for the inventory and the armor, they do look very nice. Excuse me. I love the idea of him just sitting in there and then just laser guided attaching metal plates to him. Because apparently about 20 or so metal plates is about 10 grand, which I'm not going to argue with. And like they said, this also works as a safe, which is empty at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and just move some of the med kits over there. We probably won't need them all. We might. Don't really want to say we don't, and then, you know, I die. But let's just go ahead and get a full stack of plasma. I'm going to stick to this for now, until maybe I get some more credits. And buy the pulse rifle, probably. Because the line gun is just more of a upgraded plasma cutter. It's just wider than this. But it does have the added feature of mines. Let's go ahead and get on the tram here. And with that, it's the end of chapter 1. Thank you, screen, for confirming what I just said. Gonna go ahead and save here. I love the transition between the levels involving the tram. I always thought it was a nice touch. How it's just kind of like this little break in between the areas. You don't really get to do anything in them, but it is kind of neat. And with this, yeah, sure. Yeah, of course I did. Oh, that's sweet. Some chunks of metal. That'd be kind of hard for him to move there, lady, when he's kind of got no limbs or a head. But I will take this gladly. So got the Kinesis module. Very nice upgrade. Because with this, we can lift things up and either place them down very nice and gently, or we can pick them up, move them out of the hallway, and shoot them wildly, which will come in handy very soon. Pretty self-explanatory on that. Schematics get you new things. Always, always take them to the store as soon as possible, because they will take up inventory space. And they're automatically uploaded as soon as you go and interact with the store. Don't really need anything out of the store, since we made sure we got just about everything we needed before. I lied. We're never fully prepared, ever. Especially not myself. I can. Did they? This looks like a normal door. How did they barricade it like this with the bars? This confuses me. Huh. I'm not one to ask questions though. So, we're going to be going through here to the research wing, which is always one of my favorite places to go very in the beginning of the game. Do they really? Always switch to the alternate firing mode. This is the primary, and this is the alternate. It's good for getting those low sweeps on the limbs, especially the legs, which is what you should concentrate on going for. Thank you. I was not aware to do that. Almost killed myself right there. This place is a wonderful place. See how it's all clean, nice, pristine. It does this really quick. Yes, there is. And it's not me. Jesus. That made me jump. I didn't remember that one being there. I thought that they jumped from the other side of the room where I started off first, and that completely caught me off guard. Stay down! See, that guy over there, I thought that was the first one to spawn. My god, that made me jump so hard. Where are you running to? No. Tool time. Is it time for Tim Allen? Tim Allen's not in this game, you liars. Man, this game would be great if he was, though. Since the quarantine's still going, I'm going to assume that there's death. Death everywhere down here. Look, death right there. See if I can take that one out from here. And he's down. This part always scared the hell out of me when I was younger. When I first played this game, because I'm a big baby. Extremely big baby. And no, I don't like this where it's just like, hey, go to this big closed off area that you can't see everything in. There's one death. Is that insta-kill? Didn't mean to do that at all. Death behind me? Death behind me, indeed. Just lift the quarantine, please. I don't like all this death. Where are you coming from, even? Your legs were guarded, and I didn't even see that until you were dead. Thank you so much. The doctor sounds a bit crazy there, not gonna lie. Indeed he does. Ooh, first name bases. So, we've learned two or three things right now. One of them being that there is a colony below the planet, I'm assuming, that they were near mining it. And, secret place first. Slide that over. which is where they first saw them turn into these creatures, the Necromorphs. And second has to do with a marker, which if you played the games before, any of that good stuff, you know, is this thing right here. But if you haven't played the games, disregard that. This is just a regular rock. No spoilers at all, because you really don't even know what this thing is until later anyways. It's not that one. It's not that thing in particular. That was just a tiny rock. But you know what I mean. Just gonna go ahead and check all these before I go on with the objective. Little goodies here and there are never a bad thing. Ever. Ammo galore is always a good thing. No spooky scary from behind the vent. Go ahead and fill up the stasis. You don't know when you need it, and since I'm apparently a horrible shot from what I remember, I need it a lot. Locker. Just gonna point out here that this is a side view of a Necromorph. Not the regular ones. We will see these later. I don't know if it'll be this level or the next. But find it kind of neat how they had already cross-examination guides for these things. Thought that said standby for a second. Run down the hallway. Oh god. Dude, you're fine. Calm down. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, I lied. You are so dead right now. So dead. Couldn't help him anyway. If you couldn't tell, that door was locked. Before. Oh, the babies. All the babies. Should these babies be in this green goo? Or is this just a lighting effect? But the babies... Oh, Jesus Christ. Punt the baby. Jesus. Wasn't expecting that. Thought they wouldn't go after me until I went up here. But no, apparently I'm not allowed to look at the little babies. Oh, they just look... Oh, they're just shaking around and everything. Yes, the babies did turn into zombies too. The Necromorphs, for all intents and purposes, are zombies. But these things aren't nice at all. You can't really go for the little baby limbs with it. You're supposed to go more for the tentacles out of them, because that's where they like to shoot their little bullets from that the other one so nicely killed that nice gentleman with. Stay down. My God. Do not need this. So unnecessary. When did I get hit? Oh, when the other one latched onto my face. Stressful times, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go with the thermite, which is the first half of the bomb that we need to break the barricade. Thank you. You're fine. Mainly it's probably just one of these big fat ones. See, normal diagrams in the big open test place. But down there in the secret little doors, it's the fat zombie ones. Necromorphs. Run through there. Death. Thought I heard you. Stop going for that. Oh, we got a spitter. Why didn't that do anything? I took out a good part of my health, though. Everything's good. Everything's calm. Just running along. Pass up something that dinged. I think it was the door. Stop flopping around like that. Everything good? All good and fine and dandy here? Couple sparks here and there. Other than that, we're good. Now we need to go through this door. Check the inventory first. Gold semiconductor. Must have picked that up in the last stream. Semiconductors can't do anything with. They aren't for show either. They're just to sell right away because they're usually worth a bit. 3,000 is definitely a bit. I'll go ahead and store a stack of the plasma energy, and I guess I'll go ahead and buy the. I guess I'll go ahead and get the pulse rifle. Weapons are automatically added to your inventory, and they're changed out with. Just about to say that they're changed out with the direction pad. I'm horrible with buttons. So horrible. Pulse rifle is very nice. It's for the most part just an automatic rifle. Very helpful whenever you're taking on small big groups. Don't really know how to explain it other than that. Doing okay there, mister? Kinda just having a good time? No, you're not. No, you are not in the slightest. Let me take it. Oh. Death. Instant death. There's a sleep up in the strong soda. It seems weird than able to sleep but can't believe. Anybody wants to read that? I think it's just mostly saying that they had a guy come from the colony that had been infected of sorts, and he was going crazy. This right here can be moved, which the tutorial always likes to explain the second I start to. Go ahead and slide it all the way over there. Baby. I hear you, baby. Not a baby. That's big death. Double big death. Go ahead and try this out. Works wonderfully. Death in this room? Kind of. Different kind of death, but still death nonetheless. Sorry, you ran away. Time for what? Is it hammering time? Always hammering time. Is he gonna give me a tutorial right now? Is it? If not, you lift the battery up, slide it in there, and you get power. So, the reason I moved this here was so I didn't have to move it later. That sounds like a baby. Why do you sound like babies? Honestly, why? There's no need for any of the baby talk. Move it across. Miss it completely. Move it across. I'm gonna go ahead and hack this I said hack this master skills, and then call it a day for the episode. Gonna go ahead and save after this one. Hope you all enjoyed the episode today. Gonna probably try and knock out a few today, hopefully. But until then, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video.